So, what is the United Way?
I really don't know.
Oh, it helps families and children adapt to their surroundings.
And it helps all people. Giving back to your community improves it.
How many programs do you think we invest in?
Hundreds?
At least 10.
Oh, more than 10.
I'd say 50.
It would just be a random guess.
Oodles.
Oodles, okay, I like that. What is the United Way?
The United Way is an agency that helps raise money from the community and distribute it through many different organizations for people that need assistance.
Wonderful. United Way of Central Minnesota started in 1967.
United Way's early role in the community was to partner with other nonprofits and help fundraise for those nonprofits in the community, and it made a major difference in our operations. We couldn't have done what we did and grow as we did without United Way's help. United Way has acted as a catalyst for growth, for generosity, for philanthropy, and every community needs that kind of support from those who have succeeded to help those who need a helping hand. You know, if you go down the list of various agencies that have partnered with United Way over the years, it's very impressive. It's just tremendous. And that means that this community has opened up its heart to helping those kids and those families most in need.
What's your favorite thing to volunteer for?
Most recently, I just volunteered for the Earth Day 5K.
Probably Toys for Tots.
Going to the Country Manor and helping out with their Halloween program there with the Haunted House.
I liked volunteering at the VA.
I usually volunteer at soup kitchens.
I do a lot of volunteering with my kids' school.
Why do you think it's important to volunteer?
It's good to get out in the community and spread the joy and help everybody out.
It helps the community in a way that maybe necessarily they couldn't get helped otherwise.
As a human being, it's good to give you hope.
What would happen if we didn't volunteer at all?
There'd be a world of hurt. Like my dad always says, no man is an island. So you need other individuals to kind of help you grow. So
United Way added Volunteer Connection in 1982.
The early 80s, United Way of Central Minnesota began to make a transformation as they moved into volunteer work. That was truly the first program that they began to deliver, where before they had supported programs with community resources, they began to deliver programs in the early 80s. RSVP was the biggest volunteer show in town. Volunteer opportunities certainly should be made available to folks before age 55. United Way, with RSVP, wrote a grant, stepped in, and began to fulfill that function. I've seen so many things that have happened as a direct result of United Way's volunteer program that otherwise might not have happened. Flood relief efforts, food and famine efforts, efforts to support other organizations where we not only provide resource, but we provide volunteers, feet on the ground to help make things happen.
What's your favorite thing to read?
Science fiction novels.
Paranormal books.
Anything that's not a textbook.
I like to read magazines.
Space stuff, alien stuff, sports magazines pretty much.
Autobiographies.
Pretty much financial statements.
The more you read, the more you know. So I mean, if you don't read it, you don't know it.
it broadens my horizons, keeps me alive and well.
You need it every day. You use it, so you got to read.
If you read a lot, you see a lot more things, you never seen before.
Do you know what the Imagination Library program is?
Yeah, we did that.
My kids loved it. We read those every single night, and every time they got a new book, it was so exciting.
In the early 2000s, United Way started focusing on specific issues like early learning, early literacy, to shine a light on the importance of child development.
The early stages was focused on success by 6, and that was due to the focus on how important brain development and children involvement is before the age of 3. In the mid-2000s, around 2005, one of the United Way programs that they started sponsoring is the Imagination Library.
Every month they get a book, and it's the same book throughout the community, so it really keeps all the preschool kids on the same level of reading, or gets them started in school at the same level.
United Way has given out over 1 million books in the last 10 plus years to children in the community. On an average monthly basis, over 8,000 books are sent to the students.
When we start talking about the future for the early learning team, We're trying to figure out how to more engage millennials, and we're concerned about how our parents are losing their focus on literacy because of how digital we've become, and we're really trying to combat that or make sure that literacy stays as a focus or priority for our parents.